Hey, what's up everyone? So this month I decided to switch things up for your guys' readings, right? So what we're going to be using this month is Tarot Mucha here. And we're also going to be using, instead of the Jesus cards that I normally use for your guys' readings, which I know you guys really like and you guys love, I decided to switch it up. So what we're going to use is Postcards from Spirit here by Colette Baron-Reid. These are great cards, guys. They're beautiful affirmations, and what they also, it's also crazy how they tie into the reading, you know? And they also have additional messages that you may need to hear from Spirit and just need to hear in general, you know? So instead of the Jesus cards, we're going to be using Postcards from Spirit here. Also, I want to introduce a new little series that I'm going to try out with you guys. It's called xLoveGistix, and it's your guys' love readings for the month. It's they're not really extended readings regarding you guys' monthly readings here on YouTube. What it is, it's just looking at your guys' relationships for that month, you know, regarding you and your partner or a person in question. You can even use it for family, for anything of the sort, you know. So for that, for this month, for logistics, right, we're going to be using the Golden Universal, and also we're going to be using Tarot Illuminati here as well. So like I said, just go ahead and check the description box. It's going to be under Lovegistics. There's going to be a link there for it. That's what I'm planning on calling this series here. Just the logistics of your guys' love life and of what's kind of going on, you know, in case just that month or this month you guys are kind of going through some relationship issues and kind of, you know, things are a little bit weird. You guys can kind of check things out, and those are good for your sun, moon, and your rising. And I also do suggest also downloading and purchasing your partner or the other person in question, maybe their sun, moon, and rising as well. They're going to be on there for $3.99. So let me know how you guys like them regarding the logistics, and also how you guys like the postcards from Spirit as well. Let me know all in the comments section, okay? So yeah, check the description box and you guys can go ahead and get a direct, there'll be a direct link there regarding your guys' readings for this month for May. Just as a reminder, guys, you know, they're general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and never ever force anything regarding your guys' situations. Always remember, you know, that God will be with you throughout every single trial, tribulation, and error, but in the end, guys, you know, it's ultimately your decision to allow His involvement. So let's go ahead and bless the decks, and then we'll get started on your guys' readings for this month for May, okay? Father God, I open all channels of light, north, south, east, and west, high councils who serve the law of one, holy pure ones. Please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be this month. Aquarius, my water bearer. Okay, so before we get into your spread today, let's go ahead and relay some information regarding your horoscope for this month, okay? So Aquarius, home and family may be more important than career. You can maybe use this time to formulate plans for future career goals. Personal affairs may be more important than the interests of others during this time. Adaptability and social grace may be needed to attain your goals. You may be met with deadlocks, interruptions, and restraints, kind of leaving you feeling kind of helpless. Be tolerant and wait for things to just kind of pan out. So I suggest this month, before getting into your spread, to kind of just let things go. Let things flow the way that they do. Let's not kind of press on any issues, because I feel like there's divine timing that's involved here. And I also feel that you're kind of meant during this time to kind of look at situations and to sort of just say, you know what, I'm glad I didn't act upon that. It's going to be something to that effect this month. So regarding your spread here, we have in the center the Devil card. We have the Empress, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Sun. You maybe could be dealing with a Leo. I consider the Sun card Leo as well. You maybe could be dealing with the Capricorn, or maybe an Aries. I consider the Empress card Aries energy. Any of those signs, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or maybe you can have those signs within your chart. So Aquarius, there's a sense here of something toxic, I feel. I'm also kind of picking up like enabling. There's, whether that's from you or to you, it just, can go either way since it's general. But what I'm really feeling like, it's just, there's a toxic relationship, person, place, or thing that is in your life currently. There's a sense of non-committal kind of, there's a sense of like something that's non-committal kind of going on here. There's no commitment I'm feeling. And I'm also feeling like it's because either this non-committal situation, the root of it, or the person, place, or thing, just because I don't want to. I'm feeling a real negligence here in wanting to completely commit. And I believe that this month you're going to, something has come to light. And I'm also getting that you were hoping that this wouldn't happen. But there's definitely toxic information or toxic information coming in or going out, or from two people, places, or things together. I'm really feeling here. I'm also getting that you're going to possibly find out, or maybe you have found out, that you're kind of giving to a situation, person, place, or thing that is kind of selfish or has a selfish motive attached to it. And I also see you kind of not really giving up, but you're kind of just giving into the situation. You're kind of coming to terms with it. You're just kind of saying, well, it is what it is. One of those moments I feel, or one of those, that type of approach to it now. Because I'm feeling like at one time it probably wasn't. And I also feel like maybe even coming back to this, if this is like your second or third time around, you hope that it wasn't going to be like that. And you were kind of like convinced that it wasn't going to be like this. But then it ended up turning out to be like that. If that makes sense. I feel as though too you wanted to create something. You saw it going somewhere. You saw, and you also perceived and pictured that it was going to turn out to be something. And was also, I feel, you perceived it to actually be like an even amount of give and take. Whereas it can grow, like that it was going to be something of sufficiency, something of viability. But I can see here with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, I look at that card as, when it's reversed, as no, or lack of commitment, just no commitment at all. And it's interesting because, I hope you can see it, but when this card is upright, there's a man here that's, kind of hiding behind this wall here, and then there's another person standing here. And I feel as though that there's like not a hidden aspect, but there's an aspect here that you kind of knew this was going to happen a little bit like in the back of your brain or in the back of your mind. And it's almost like, I don't know why I'm picking up too, like you want to kind of hide from the rest of the world. You kind of want to step back from the rest of the world, and you kind of just want like hermit away in a sense. And you almost want to hermit away because you feel like someone has some type of information maybe to say, or you're not sure if they're going to say this bit of information, something to that effect. But I can just really see here that with the Sun card, even though the Sun card is upright, the Sun card can speak of many things. It can speak of vitality. It can speak of happiness. I look at it as maybe like a childhood card, like, innocence, which still stands here. But paired with the Five of Swords, it's almost like you're just kind of leaving the situation that it is, or for what it is. Maybe you kind of perceived that maybe, or come to the conclusion that it was what it was, but it is what it's going to be. You know, something like that. You have come to the conclusion, you know, instead of what it was, that's what it is. And with the devil card here, it's almost as if like it's like a double-edged sword for you. Like no matter which avenue you go down, there's going to be some kind of type of blockage, some type of block in the way. Like always hitting I don't know, I just see someone hitting their head against a brick wall, like something like that. And definitely this selfish aspect of it is coming to light. And I don't want you to perceive it as giving up on anyone or anything, Aquarius, because I feel as though that if you know that there's a selfish aspect within this relationship, person, place, or thing, you continue to stick to it, it's almost as if you're going to be giving up your say, you're going to be giving up your freedom, you're going to be giving up I just heard compromising yourself. So yeah, you're going to be compromising yourself anyway if this person, place, or thing, situation, relationship is to be pursued and if it perpetuates with your involvement. But if you were just to kind of leave the situation, person, place, or thing, that's not, you don't feel like that's an option as well. It's like damned if you do and damned if you don't. That's really what I'm getting here. And with this devil card in the center, I mean, it's very toxic. You're not getting anything either way. But I can see that at one time, this person, place, or thing, or relationship was great. It was it was something that you appreciated. It was something that was an equal amount of opportunity. I mean, not opportunity, I'm sorry, reciprocity. Or maybe, okay, now I just picked up since I said opportunity by accident. Maybe you feel like this person, place, or thing is only using you for an opportunity. That's what I'm picking up too here. There's definitely just this Ten of Pentacles reverse is really just like my eyes keep drifting back to it. There's a lot here in terms of lack of commitment, either from you or from the person or someone involved. It's lack of commitment of not growing the situation, not wanting to see this. I just heard see the situation grow to its highest potential. Of course, I just feel like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't at this point. And I also feel and see that there are going to be moments when you feel as though, okay, I just picked up, yeah, there are moments when you feel like you're going to be trapped, or you feel trapped or like tied down. I just picked up too, maybe you feel like you or the other person has them in the palm of their hands. Of course, this is kind of a little bit of a doozy here. You have something on your hands here that, yeah. But definitely things are going to come to light if it hasn't already. And it's damned if you do, damned if you don't, Aquarius. And I feel like the reading may be kind of short because of that. It's sort of like those are the two options, and that's what's just that, you know, not what it was, it's what it is kind of thing. And it's just coming to that conclusion, and it's just realizing that that's really all that you can really do. I also want to say what I'm picking up is that you should know that if you gave it your all and you put your all into the situation, person, place, or thing, or relationship, that's what you should just take away from it in terms of like, that's all that you can really do. There's nothing more that you can really do at this point, because you can't make another person, place, or thing, situation, relationship kind of want to reciprocate that back to you. And I'm also feeling like when you give to the situation and then you maybe pursue it, that same selfish take but not give comes back, and it's always presented itself. And then if you do give to the relationship, you find out that there's lack of commitment. Okay, I just picked up that maybe one of you, if this is regarding a relationship for you, one of you is the one that's kind of selfish and that takes and doesn't give. And I just picked up that maybe one of you really takes from the other person or puts the other person in a position to have them take from the other. That makes sense. Like being forced, or okay, either it's whatever it is that one of you is wanting to take or obtain, it is forced from the other. It is either forced or it is, or it's kind of, yeah, like forced. And then also there's another little aspect here where it's like used against you to get that. That's what I'm kind of picking up for one of you. And maybe the other, or one of you, has like cruel intentions in mind in terms of like, I'm going to get what I can get, but then I'm not going to commit. There's something like that here. But whatever it is, okay, the song, it's very strange. The song, System of a Down, Toxicity, just came up right now. It's an eccentric rock song, you know, but for some of you or one of you out there, I feel like it's going to make sense when you listen to the song. And there's this line in there, somewhere between the sacred silence and sleep disorder. It seems as though that when things are getting great, right? Let's say you are pursuing it. When things start to look great and start to be great, it's almost as if underneath your nose, there's like something contrived or something planned that ends up ruining the situation. And it's interesting how I say, you know, under your nose, meaning in kind of secrecy in a sense, because, and I mentioned him hide here. It's very strange. I feel as though, of course, that you kind of really already know what you need to do. It's just, there's a little bit of fear here in terms of, control. There's also fear here in terms of not wanting to deal with the after effect of it or the realization of it. Wow, Chris, sorry to deliver such a message. I'm feeling it. It's kind of crazy to deal with. But let's go ahead and flip the spirit card over. See what message they have for you. I'll go ahead and read it for you. Let's see if you can see it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. So, dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are good. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they still or will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. So, yeah, Aquarius, it's interesting. When they're saying they're being concocted behind the scenes for you, and you would never know. And it's interesting how the spirit card also says, remember how you felt just before giving up, before the miracle actually happened, and talking about a gentle surrender. That's what I was getting here. Something was coming to light. It is a gentle surrender. You know, this man standing here, he has all the swords here, you know, and the other two that are back here, they just dropped the swords. And they're like, here, take it, like whatever. You know, it's one of those things. That's what I was getting. There is something here, a miracle. I do agree with the card. There's a plan here. And I also picked up that if you feel like there's lack of commitment, it's because there's something waiting for you that involves a miracle or involves someone or something else that is going to give you that commitment. Because I can see that there's attempts here to make something work, but the end result is negligent in providing what it is that you would want. But definitely something is coming to light here. And I also feel that you should look back on where it went wrong, not what happened, Aquarius. You know, I feel like that's what's going to come to light this month for you. All right, Aquarius, that concludes your reading. If you'd like to book a reading for yourself, a personal reading, go ahead and visit intuitiveperceptions.com and head to the services tab. All right, Aquarius, good luck this month, and I have faith in you that you will make the right decision for yourself. All right, Aquarius, we'll see you.